Well, it looks like they're starting to eat each other. Now, the head of the fire department, which is a woman who is identifies as being lesbian. Remember all the DEI stuff, right? Remember that?
Somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease.
Remember all this? These videos are going viral. Remember this? The fire department of Los Angeles. Look.
And our focus is to teach our new employees for them to understand cultural competency, identify implicit and unconscious bias.
Los Angeles.
Learn and grow. Anybody that's willing to engage and learn and grow from the opportunities that this experience has presented me with. I welcome all of you in this room to join.
We do this by working to advance equity throughout community partners and internal departments within Los Angeles County.
I welcome all of you in this room to join, whether you're LGBTQ plus or not, or you're.
So let's get right to it. She's coming out saying it's Karen Bass's fault. She better watch out. We don't want her getting Clintoned.
City of Los Angeles fail you and your department and our city?
It's my job to stand up as a chief and exactly say justifiably what the fire department needs to operate to meet the demands of the community.
Did they fail you?
That is our job, and I tell you, that's why I'm here. So let's get us what we need so our firefighters can do their jobs.
Did they fail you?
Yes.
Chief Kristin Crowley, I believe the anchors wanted to ask a question back there, had some comments.
We do, Gigi. If you could please ask her regarding the Times article that came out that the Santa Ynez Reservoir was closed to repairs and it was empty. 117 million gallons of water could have been used in this fight.
The question is about the Santa Ynez Reservoir being empty. There's been a lot of questions about that.
Sure. So my stance on this is when a firefighter comes up to a hydrant, we expect there's going to be water. We don't control the water supply. Our firefighters are there to protect lives and property and to make sure that we're properly trained and equipped. That's my position on this. So if there's no water, I don't know how the water gets to the hydrants. Please defer that to DWP or whomever.
Here it is. This is what they're talking about. It has a, so this is it full, the reservoir, but it's empty. And listen, word on the street is P. Diddy's mansion got burnt down. There's tunnels. This is a land grab. There's lasers. People are, purposely starting the fires. But one thing is people like Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass need to resign yesterday.
But I can tell you the resiliency of our firefighters, if there's no water, they're going to go find water. They're going to figure out a way to do the best they can with what they've got in a very dynamic situation.
And I know you expressed concerns that those DWP hydrants would not be inspected thoroughly because of the budget cuts.
That is something to discuss, and we're going to look into that in regard to how we can ensure there's going to be water when we need it. But in the end, I'm going to defer that to DWP and whomever else controls the supply. I can guarantee you that when our firefighters showed up on that day with what they had, they did absolutely everything they could do to rescue and to save people's lives and property. And that's the bottom line. Now let's get them what they need to do their jobs. And so
let's get them water, Chief, because I was with your firefighters and they literally were watching a house burn down with pain in their eyes, not being able to do anything except pull water from a swimming pool to try to save a nearby structure that wasn't burning, and literally watching a house burn to the ground because they had no water.
That's exactly right. But did they continue to work? And did they continue to do what they had to do the best they could with what they had? Yes.
Chief, follow-up. Thank you very much for talking to us. We appreciate it. I believe we have a follow-up question from the studio.
Question on that reservoir issue. Is the fire department aware of when these resources are depleted, just like that reservoir had no water? Was she aware of that fact, that it was under construction and there was no water there?
Sandra Endo, one of our anchors, wants to know if the department is advised that the Santa Ynez Reservoir was going to be emptied. Were you aware that there was no water there?
No, we weren't aware of that.
They don't have to advise you?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
So you had no idea that there wasn't such needed resource?
No. We weren't.
All right. Chief Kristin Crowley, again, Chief of the Los Angeles City Fire Department. Thank you for talking to us. I know it's been a very exhaustive, emotional, and I imagine you're mad, and I imagine you're sad. You may not want to talk about that anger or that disappointment, but I can see it in your eyes. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Well,
It almost makes you wonder, using DEI and using this woman and the whole kind of, LGBTQ is just like a way to, like a, what they call it, scapegoat. These politicians purposely always pass the buck and blame other people. And it's like they pretty much use these communities to take the brunt. Everybody's talking about DEI. Everybody's blaming this, blaming that. But really it's lack of leadership. It's people at the top. And as you just heard from her, they don't know when the what resources are low. They're doing their job. She's sending people out to go put out fires. She doesn't know if there's no water in there. And the fact that everybody, including myself on this channel, has been harping on the DEI, after watching this, it kind of makes you understand that there's so much more to it. But there's one thing we do understand is that Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass need to step down immediately. And whoever's in charge and making sure there's water and they didn't, they need to resign too. This is horrible. And you know what? I feel bad for this woman. She's taken the brunt of everything. And it's really unfortunate. And after seeing this video, I hope you guys spread it around like, well, not like a you-know-what, but spread it around. Hit the notification bell, like, share. I almost just poked my eye up. Go to stayhighlypositive.com and I'll keep on, coming across and sharing what videos I come across to shed more light on, well, something that seems almost planned.